Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign here in the Holy Roman Empire. In our last episode we got a couple of wars started against Aquitaine over this county in here, just for a sort of border tidying exercise, I suppose. We're just conquering the remaining county in a duchy that we hold the rest of. And down here for another duchy in the kingdom of Miser, which will give us all of that in this direction, though we're still going to have to conquer a bit more down here as soon as our truce with the Hasbayids expires. But let's unpause and let our sieges continue in these. Oh, we have a new heir. Our sister Princess Minna is being elected, as we would actually prefer. That's good. It's even votes, but I have the casting vote. And the Caliph has called in the Hashashin. Okay. We'll have to watch out for them. We'll have this army of 6,000 over here. Maybe we should go ahead and send some troops over to deal with them. They're in desert. We should be able to find somewhere to go in with no river crossing. Is this Giza here? It is. Okay. So it looks like we'd have to go all the way around to Kuzlum here to have no crossing. I guess we can do that though. We have just finished our siege over here, so we're not going to give up progress if we do that. Make sure we have good people in charge, not us personally though. And if Vidukind here was to die in battle, that would be a huge bonus, since he is the one that is challenging us in our elections. Smallpox. Oh, there's Vidukind again. Okay. But it's not really a big deal that we're not having the preferred character elected. We did recover from our lung complaint, so we shouldn't be in any danger of dying anytime soon, as long as we don't get ourselves involved in too many battles or anything. Duke Theodric's justice has brought peace to a troubled province. Fewer crimes are committed and fewer complaints are heard in the province. The peasants have never been happier. We will praise our steward. Okay. Well done. Nice moustache. Ooh. Not paying attention up here, and we apparently lost a battle to an army of, well, about 3,000 remaining troops from Aquitaine. And there's actually a pretty large army up here as well. So let's see, I think we'll bring this army up in this direction and see what we can do about fighting some of these. I guess we'll just give up the siege progress here and go and try to catch this army. Preferably not in the hills there, but we can try to pick a better battleground later. Okay, they've got all of them merged together. We might need a few more troops to deal with this. See if we can detach half of this. Leaving 4,000 there is still going to allow us to siege, so that's fine. Just go here for now. Ooh, and we have been attacked over here by an army from the Al-Fatimayun Sultanate. That is the people we're fighting. I guess this is their main army from over here. Well, unfortunately we have terrible commanders in charge. So I think we are going to have to reinforce from over here. And actually we've sieged everything in this county, so we can then retreat over here and siege some more stuff there. Our other army is on its way. Okay, so this is plains. If we can catch them in this county, that would be great. Looks like we're going to catch the 3,000 from Aquitaine on their own, which is pretty much ideal there. We'll see if these guys change their mind and try to come back and reinforce. Doesn't really seem like it. We crossed a river, but shouldn't be an issue. And this battle, we got our reinforcements in time, so no problems there. And we are about to engage this 6,000 here, so many battles on many fronts going on right now. This one is not going as well as we might have hoped. Won this one. And this one, though. We're up to 93% in the war in Egypt, so hopefully we can end that pretty soon, even if we do lose this battle. Wow, we are getting pretty badly beaten here, considering the relative army sizes. Duke Bruno III has provided me with proof that Queen, Ulrike of Saxon has been viciously slandering me. How should I use this information? We probably don't really want to use it at all. She's a pretty big fan of mine and also is going to die soon anyway, so we'll keep it to ourselves. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. Well, we did enough morale damage that they probably won't be interested in following us immediately, so we can just retreat to safety. Okay, we want to battle up there. Our daughter, this is our second youngest, and not one of our better daughters. So, we need to get her educated. We'll just use her for opinion. If we even need to. I guess the Count of Utrecht here could use some improvement. He might become Gaelic. Well, that's fine. I guess he's related to some of the people holding some of this land over here in Ireland, which I really wish I could get rid of, because it's not really something I'm interested in having. Oh, Ireland is a theocracy. That's interesting. Led by a cardinal with gonorrhea and who is also a lunatic. Okay then. And King Wilhelm the Just of Jerusalem is calling people to arms. What war is he in? Oh, he's having his war about the Crown Authority, of course, the faction. Well, that's fine, he hasn't called us in. And over here in Aquitaine we have an army of about 7,000, which we should probably try to attack if we can. I'm not quite going to catch them there, but if we go here, we should be able to change their minds and then catch them in here. Okay, so I think we'll leave this army alone. Send this 5,000 over here. We should be able to go fight one of these two armies. Between that and another holding or two sieged here, we should be able to end this. Might lose a few % war score if they manage to finish that siege first, but it should be okay. Ugh, so we cross a river into the hills, which is not ideal. I think we have the numbers to win it anyway, though. Ooh, they did get a choke point over here. And you have angered the peasants in Thuringen. And we just praised him for doing such a good job recently. So it looks like we are going to win this. And Flanders is declaring war on Nevers, or however this is pronounced. Okay. For somebody's claim. I don't know whether that will result in me gaining that land. Depends on whether the claimant is already a vassal of mine, I think. Captured a Viscount. That's good. Follow this army to another province. We want to siege here, we'll take prisoners. Still only 90% here. Yeah, I guess that last holding was not actually... does not actually belong to the guy we're attacking, it's one of his allies, interestingly. So it wasn't worth war score. We should be able to attack these guys in the desert here and win that pretty easily. So you can just stop here. This will give us war score though, and this battle, which hopefully will add up to 10%. And we'll follow these guys one more time. Ooh. Duke Amadeus the Wise accepted King Wilhelm's peace offer, so I guess that's his civil war over with. This could be dangerous though. I think if we win this battle before they get here, which we might do, we'll be defending in the hills, and probably with a river crossing. Yeah. So, we should be able to hold out long enough for reinforcements to get here. We'll get this army on its way. Let's see, they should still be willing to attack us in there, especially with this 3,000 on the way as well. I'll wait for this siege to complete, and probably send this army too. Should have made sure I had good commanders in charge, but it looks like I already did, so that's fine. And we'll get our reinforcements on their way in. They've got another 1,400 on the way too. When Wilhelm is revoking a county from his rebellious duke. Good for him. Alright, we caught this army here. This should be an easy battle. We'll pay more attention to the one going on up here, though. So our first reinforcements will arrive in 5 days. Looks like we're holding out pretty well, so should be able to reinforce that pretty easily. That song the Bard sung earlier today, I can't get it out of my head. It's so catchy and addicting. So we heard some good music giving us 1 extra diplomacy for a year or so. Okay. And we want to siege down here, and in fact the siege by itself got us to 100%, so we can just go ahead and end this. And we can grant recently acquired land to random new nobles. The duchy title we can also create, which we probably should do, so we don't run into any kind of vassal limit problems. Alright then. So I think this just leaves us with 2 counties down here to get. Both of them unfortunately, or 2 duchies rather, both of them unfortunately held by the same ruler. which means we're going to have 2 separate wars against him. Our truce... Let's see. Which of these is the Hasbaids? This one. Our truce is going to last for another 2 years, so I guess we are still trying to kill Duke Widukind, which maybe we should stop trying to do. Like I say, I think we're going to have plenty of time to get our preferred character in line for the throne properly, so we shouldn't need to kill him. And we can instead try to kill this guy and shorten our truce that way. We'll see how that goes. But back to our major battle up here in Aquitaine. We are still a bit outnumbered here, but we have our other 4,000 reinforcements on their way. And Wilhelm is revoking a barony from the Knights Hospitaller. I wonder if that was their only holding. Might result in them being dissolved. Okay, we managed to get back to pretty equal numbers, and then our reinforcements came in, which gives us a pretty good advantage here, I think. We have a choke point. We're about to break their right flank. So I think this is basically going to be a victory. It'll probably be worth 16% war score by itself. We're close enough. They did get some reinforcements in. Too little, too late, though, I think. And yes, it was worth 20 war score. So we can end this war. This was a ducal claim, so it already goes automatically under the relevant Duke of Utrecht, I guess. That's interesting. He's also the Duke of Dauphine, I see. Well, actually, he had a pretty low opinion of us, so us pressing his claim would probably have increased his opinion pretty substantially. Yeah, plus 100. So that is a nice little bonus there. And now that we're at peace, we could probably hold a grand tournament if we want to. And I do want to. We'll just get our troops disbanded. And my vassal, the King of Schwaben, has suggested, or has requested, that a lower rank vassal should serve him rather than me directly. Baden. And let's check out our direct vassals map mode. So, wants Baden to be under him. Is it just this one county? Apparently so. I guess that's okay. I'll allow it. It'll improve his opinion of me. Or at least it should. He is only 5, so it doesn't matter that much at the moment. And there is a Catholic revolt in the Aztecs, along with their other revolt that's going on right now. But let's go ahead and get our tournament started before we go to war again. Only 45% in our plot to kill this guy. Nobody else we can bribe in, so it doesn't seem like that's likely to happen. We'll leave it going anyway, though. Let's spend 200 of our treasury on this tournament. I've sent forth messengers around the realm to spread the word that a grand tournament be held. The tournament begins soon. But we are just about out of time here, so we'll have to wait until the next episode to find out how that goes. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.